Welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you here. In today's video, I've got 3 profitable Amazon KDP keywords for you that are low competition, they're high demand. We're going to break through these keywords using the 4 free Chrome extensions and relying mainly on one Chrome extension for the data, which is self-publishing titans, and another Chrome extension used to analyze the keyword strength, and that is Amazon Scout Pro. Now, if you would like to know all of the Chrome extensions that I'm using to analyze the profitability metrics, you will find a video linked below in the video description, as well as pinned in the comment section, that outlines all of the 5 Chrome extensions that I'm using. Now let's get started with the first keyword for the day, and the first keyword for the day is Beginner's Guide to Growing Heirloom Vegetables, and it has a beautiful metrics right here. First of all, we've got the total results under 1,000, and they're currently sitting at 96. Also, the average bestseller rank is under 300,000, which is ideal, and it is currently averaging 200,964. The average reviews are 2,162, which is also great compared to the total results, which means that the majority of the customers and the readers are willing to engage and leave feedback and reviews and star ratings for these books under this keyword. And also the average price is $13.22, and we've got a strong keyword niche score by Amazon Scout Pro, which analyzed the keyword strength of our keyword today, which is number 8, and they have a keyword niche score from 1 to 9, 9 being the highest. So I'm pretty happy with number 8 here, categorizing this as a nice niche. So for this sake, I'm going to ignore the 25 given by Titans to stick with the keyword niche score of number 8 right at the bottom here. And also, because that these metrics support profitability, which means total results under 1,000, average bestseller rank under 300,000, and we've got other data here supporting that this is a profitable niche as well, and the majority of the books are under 100,000 and less when it comes to the bestseller rank. Now, in order to get this beautiful data, I'm also using a new Chrome extension called KDPextension.com. You can go ahead and easily add that to your Chrome browser, and you will get this data that summarizes each of the books. Now go ahead and ignore the top 4 books that are sponsored. Ignore the top 4 books and just rely on the 5th and so forth when it comes to analyzing the books. And we've got here the bestseller rank, number of pages, the royalty per book, so you can get an idea of how much to price your book. Also, how many sales these books are making. Now, we don't want to copy and paste. We just want to seek an inspiration. We want to have a look at some of the interiors of the book as well. We want to have a look at some of the rating of the book in terms of the reviews. Why? So we can get an idea of what kind of things are missing, what kind of things the customer wants inside the book that they cannot find. Is it something that us as self-publishers will be able to add into our own book to make an improved version, or is it something that we do not have control over? For example, to do with the printing, to do with the cost, to do with the page and printing layout. This all has to do with Amazon KDP in regards to the print quality, so it's not something that we are able to change. Now, it's really important as well to be able to provide a beginner's guide, structured guide to growing heirloom vegetables, and be able to research that effectively. And this creates a beautiful 3-part series that you can go ahead and create for any beginner's guide. So whenever you come across a profitable beginner's guide keyword, think of not only just creating that beginner's guide, but going a step further, 2 steps further, and creating a 3-part series for each of the beginner's guide books. So first you'll have that beginner's guide to whatever it is, in this case growing heirloom vegetables. Then you would have a part 2, which is a workbook that uses that exact same keyword. So you're utilizing that keyword in 3 different ways. You're creating that beginner's guide, you're creating that workbook stage 2, which is having activities and having prompts and having a bunch of word searches and guided steps as well, and interactive projects that apply the knowledge learned in the high content book, which is our beginner's guide. Then you would have a part 3. The part 3 would be a logbook to track the stock, to track the inventory, to track the steps that are needed as well on a daily, weekly and monthly process. Also, there would be some interactive data in there, which means some strategies, some hacks, some maybe motivational quotes, maybe some resources section that guides the beginner to growing these vegetables, and some suggested resources, such as some other suggested books, some suggested YouTubers out there that are really important for the beginner to watch to get that extra data. So try to provide the extra value, and it's really crucial to not only create that beginner's guide, as I said, but to use that to take opportunity to create a 3-part process, 3-part series, 3-part book in there, and all 3 books would be advertised in the book itself, in the main book. So for example, in the beginner's guide, there will be at the end of the book, or mainly at the beginning of the book, there would be a section for read more, and you would have a screenshot of the cover of the workbook and the cover of the logbook, and saying you will find these on Amazon. And then the same thing applies for the workbook. You would have inside the interior read more section a page dedicated to read more, and there would be the beginner's guide as well as the logbook and so forth as well. So let's get started with the second keyword for today's video, and the second keyword is the comprehensive guide to herbalism for beginners. And if you've been watching me here on the channel, I'm a big fan of herbalism and holistic healing and wellness, and I've got a YouTube channel that's is dedicated to herbalism and natural therapy. So if you're interested in that, the link for the channel will be in the description box below. But this, not only that, this also allows for a more insightful approach when it comes to creating books such as these ones. So what you're creating right now is a comprehensive guide. It's like a beginner's guide, but it's more condensed. It's more kind of that all what you need to get started kind of guide, where we would provide minimalistic, straight to the point information. There will be a lot of interactive kind of material in there as well. So think of a book that is usually created by the major publisher, DK. If you're a big fan, I was a big fan in my teen years of the publisher DK, and they created beautiful comprehensive guides to everything from history to geography to herbalism and other things like that. So this is exactly what you want to create as well. Involve a lot of elements, involve a lot of ways that you can be able to construct, and you can be able to condense information in a very easy to understand format. Now you can go ahead and sub-niche, whether you want it to be for adults, whether you want it to be for children. Now I've been carried too long. Let's get into the data for this beautiful keyword right here. First of all, the total results are 116, which is under 1,000, ideal. The average bestseller rank is currently sitting at 428,531, which is within 400,000, and it's also good to see. Average reviews are 809, and average price is $18.06. We have a beautiful keyword niche score by Amazon's Cap Pro, which categorizes this as a nice niche, and they've currently given this as a number 8, which beautifully complements all this data that we have right here. So for this sake, I'm going to ignore the number 19 given by Titans and stick with the number 8, because we've got total results under 1,000, bestseller rank under 500,000, or in this case in between that 400,000, which is also something that we're trying to aim for. So that again, a comprehensive guide and also a 3-part series. So there would be that guide, there would be that workbook or / activity book, and there would be that log book. So let's also dive into the third and the final keyword for today's video, and the final keyword is essential guide to radical self-reliant gardening, and it has a total results of a 8. So there's basically 8 results under this keyword, and there's also an average bestseller rank under 300,000, which is ideal. And our bestseller rank average for today is for 114,698. So it's the lowest as possible. when it comes to out of all the 3 keywords discussed in today's video, the average reviews are 282 and the average price is a massive $21.65. And we do have a supportive, strong, solid keyword niche score of number 9 by Amazon's Cat Pro Chrome extension, categorizing this is a nice, great niche as well. A great niche right here, green light, ready to go. Then again, the same exact principles do apply when it comes to the 3-part series, which is that essential guide, or in this, or a beginner's guide or essential guide. Now, essential and comprehensive are quite working together in that way. And then you would also have the workbook / activity book, and there would be that logbook or journal in this case. So if you are creating a book for the first keyword, which was beginner's guide to growing healroom vegetables, you would also incorporate this wonderful keyword right here as part of your 7 keyword slots to get your book ranking under this keyword as well. So I wish you all the best. Let me know if you're enjoying these kind of KDP, Amazon KDP profitable keywords, so I would continue that series. And if not, then we'll head over to something that you're more willing and eager to watch till the end. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.